Good morning to one and all. Welcome to HM Stocks. Today we are going to talk about a technical indicator which is very important, which is also known as RSI. What is an RSI? Relative Strength Index. So in this relative strength index, you have to only know about two main points. It only revolves around oversold and overbought condition. So it shows where the stock is overbought and where the stock is oversold. So we'll go in detail about it. RSI indicator is a momentum indicator that measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold condition in the price or stock or other assets. So what they're trying to tell in this first point is that whenever we use a RSI indicator, it shows at which point the price has been overbought, at which point the price is going to be oversold. You can clearly analyze the graph by seeing the RSI. Okay, so next, the RSI is displayed as an oscillator, a line graph that moves between two extremes and can have a reading from 0 to 100. That means that the RSI value will be lying from 0 to 100. Within those points, the RSI graph will be revolving. Okay, so interpretation or usage of RSI is that values of 70 or above indicates that a security is becoming overbought or overvalued. So that means that the main first point which I told you was it will be around 0 to 100, the graph. From 0 to 100, when the graph moves from 70 or above, that means that the stock or share is being overbought or overvalued. Okay, so next, and maybe primed for a trend reversal or correction pullback. That means that whenever the stock prices reaches 70 or above, there may be a chance of a trend reversal or correction pullback. So when a stock is gone overvalued, like when all the people in the market are buyers, that time what happens is that at a certain point of time, the buyers get vanished from the market and the stock comes to a normal price. It comes lower than 70. And maybe primed for a trend reversal or correction pullback, as I told. As RSI reading of 30 or below indicates an oversold or undervalued condition. In the same way, when the RSI is going below 30 or below, that means that it is oversold. So at this point of time also, same as like when it's overbought, the trend may be reversed. So I'll just give a small example, like you can understand in an easy way. For example, you can give a person like one packet of biryani, just an example. So he'll have that one packet without any struggle. He'll just have it off and he'll be full. So if you try to give him another packet, he'll have it, but in a hard way. So again, next after having that, if you give another packet of biryani, what he does is his maximum capacity is full and you can't make him have that. Like he'll also not have it because his value is reached. That means that in the same way, when RSI reaches 70 or above, its value will not increase more than that. That's the limit of it. It can't go above 70, 80, 90. It will never go above 90 or 100. So what happens at that point of time? At that point of time, the value of the share should come to normal. It will come down. So at that time, you have to always take a sell order. I'll explain you this in a live way so that you can get clear understanding. Because in this way, if I just explain about the slides, you will not be having a clear idea. So once I tell you the graph, it will be a clear understanding for you. So this is just an overlay of the graph, and this is RSI window. So in this, you can see the price ranging is from 0 to 100, as I told, first point. And the second point was when it is above 70 or above, then it is a overbought condition. When it is 30 or below 30, it's an oversold condition. You can see here 30 to 70 was the range. So this was overbought, this was oversold. So I am gonna explain this to you all in a live way. 1 second. Okay, so this is investing.com. In investing.com, I've taken a graph of SBI, State Bank of India. So now we are learning about technical indicators. So let's apply the technical indicators. So we are learning about RSI. Okay, relative strength index, this first one. After that you will be getting a graph which will be formed below like this. So what you have to just do is, like, to get a clear visualization of it, you can just change it according to your perception. So now I'm going to take the upper limit as red color and the lower limit as green color. And the important thing is that this 70 is the point where the stock is overbought, 30 is the point where the stock is oversold. Okay, let's make it to line. Okay, I'm going to just save it. As you can see, there is a graph formed below here. So how to analyze this graph, how to read this graph, I'm going to explain you in a pretty easy and simple way. Take this point, it is in a overbought condition. So what has happened here? The stock has fallen down till here and it has showed some strength here. So that means at this point of time, when it has shown you some strength, you have to always take a buy order. So when you buy the share from here, see, you can see the candles also. With, like, you can just see this graph. As soon as it have shown you some strength, the price has shooted up from here to here. So that means you can see in the candles graph also, from here to the price has shooted up till this point. So that means when you have taken a buy order here and you have exited for safe profits, you will be exiting at this point. So that will be very safe for you and you will get your profits. So in the same way, look at this point. Here the stock is overbought. As soon as it is overbought, most of the people think next the trend is gonna reverse and they'll always be in a hurry to take up a trade. So that's not what you do. You have to just wait for the moment when the graph will show you the weakness. So here it doesn't show any weakness at all. But at this point of time, when it comes to here, the stock price shows just a little bit of weakness. At this point, when you take a trade, when you take a sell order, you have to always take a sell order when the stock is overbought. So at this point, when you take a sell order, look at the price of the share, how it has fallen. At the time, it has fallen to up till here. So that means that you have to analyze the graph always. You have to not go blind. So you have to always follow the trend. If you follow the trend, you will earn your profits. Okay, so like this, you have to just analyze the graph and you have to deal it. I'll give you one more example. 1 second. So look at this point also, same as it is. Like, it has been an oversold condition. As soon as it's oversold, after a point of time, it was showing some weakness and the sellers were entering the market. As soon as the sellers entered, the stock value came a little bit low and it was fluctuating here itself. So what happened here was, at a certain point of time, again the stock was at this point it was oversold. At previous point which I explained was overbought. Now it is in an oversold condition. In the same way, as soon as it was oversold, you have to not take a trade in a hurry. So you have to just wait for the RSI to show you some strength so that you can get into the market. If you see this point, it was like completely in a oversold condition. It was in a negative market. So at this point of time, you have to never take a trade. And if you see even more further, at this point you can see is the stock has slightly shown you a positive sign. It has shown you some strength. At this point, what you will be doing is, you will be buying a stock. You will be buying the shares of a company as soon as it shows some strength. So now look at this. After it showed some strength, the value has shooted up from here to here. So in that way, you have to analyze the graph and you have to take the trading. And I advise you not to only use RSI indicator, but also to use other technical indicators like moving average, because you can't blindly go with RSI. You just have to check it out with moving average and how the graph is, it's positive or negative direction. By analyzing all that, you can not only moving average, Bollinger Bands, you can analyze all the graphs and you can take it. Right? It's very simple. It's not that complicated. You can learn it within you need few hours of your concentration so that you can learn the concept. So that is about RSI. Okay, let's go back to the slide. So in this way, if you trade with a positive sign, keeping trend in your mind, always you have to trade according to the trend. Never go opposite side of a trend. So whenever there is a downfall market, whenever it is an oversold condition, you may think the price may go up, but you have to wait until it shows some strength. Whenever it shows some strength, then itself you have to take an order, or else you have to just wait for the right moment. So in that way, if you trade, you will be earning lots of profits. So that's it for today. Thank you guys. If you have any queries or any doubts, we'll be available 24 hours. You can contact us. Thank you.